Hi students, and welcome to History 1120, the second part of our survey of the history of the United States. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Dr. Richard Allington. I'm very much looking forward to working with you. In this video, I want to give you an overview of where everything is in the course and help you get started. So here at the top of the home page, you will see my contact information, the times when I'm available to meet with you. Very happy to expand these times, to be flexible with these times. Very happy to meet with you, to talk with you over the phone, to talk with you via Zoom or via Skype, to email with you. These are times for you. I am here for you. Sometimes in an online class in particular, it is possible to feel quite isolated. And so I want you to know that I'm here to help you. I'm here as a resource. With anything that you're struggling with in the course, I encourage you to come to me first, and more than happy to help you. You can see that we're in the student preview mode here. So everything that you see in the video should be exactly the same as what you see when you enter the class for the first time. So here you have my contact information. As I say, strongly encourage you to reach out to me as soon as something doesn't make sense, so we can fix everything as quickly as possible. So once you've taken that in, you're going to want to watch the introductory video. You're already doing that now, so you've got you're one step on the road to successfully completing this class. Scroll down further. We find the syllabus. As it says here, please read the syllabus carefully. The syllabus will tell you the different assignments that are going to be required for this class. It'll give you a sense of what I'm looking for in those assignments. It will give you a sense of when the different assignments are due. It will give you a sense of how your grade should be broken down. So I encourage you to read the syllabus carefully. So you're getting a little bit of an introduction of what you need to do in this first week here. You want to watch the video that you're watching right now. You want to read the syllabus. Student help discussion board. While I said that I encourage you to make me your first point of contact whenever anything in the class doesn't make sense to you, I found that oftentimes your fellow students are online at the same time or are logged into the class at the same time as you are, and can answer your questions very quickly. And so if you do have a question and you haven't got a response from me right away, I encourage you to post to this discussion board. Post your question. Hey, I'm looking for this reading. Hey, I'm not sure about this assignment. I encourage you to post that to the discussion board, and your students can help you. Your fellow students can help you. Similarly, I encourage you to subscribe to the discussion board so you can help other students. So, watch the video, read the syllabus, subscribe to the discussion board, complete the participation agreement. This is especially important if you're on financial aid. It lets me know, and then I can inform the registrar that you are active and participating in this class, and it's only then that we can release your financial aid. So please complete the participation agreement as soon as possible, certainly before August the 25th. In this folder here, next folder down, there are help videos. Now, if your experience with help videos is similar to mine, you'll have found they're not really very helpful. But I hope that these will be different. These are videos that I have made myself to explain some of the different exercises and activities that we'll be doing during this class. And I've made these videos for a different class, but the exercises are the same and my expectations are the same. It's a different historical topic, same exercises, similar expectations. And so in this video, you have some information about what I'm expecting from you in terms of your contributions to journals and discussion boards. And in this video, you have I kind of take you through my expectations for some of the writing assignments that we're going to be doing and some of the essays that you are going to be writing. And so I encourage you also to watch these help videos. They're not very long, and they give you a sense of how you should approach these different assignments. Let me go back to the home page here. So we've taken in the welcome video, my office hours, the syllabus, help from your fellow students, video help from me, and then further resources that are provided by the university. So I just want to reassure you as you're setting out on this course, if you're at all intimidated, that there are lots of resources that are out there to help you as long as you take the step of asking. There's myself, there are fellow students, and there is a range of networks and support systems for you at the university level. Okay, so that's the home page. And now we want to get into some of the material of the class. So the home page, that will bring you back here. My grades, that'll tell you what your grades are in the course at the time. And then weekly modules, this is the tab that you'll need the most. And you can also reach the weekly modules page from the home page menu. So if you go all the way down, you find weekly modules here, it takes you to the same place. So it's relatively easy to find. And so each week is set up in a folder. So each week you have to complete the assignments that are set up for you in a folder. I'm going to use week 2 as our example here because week 1 is kind of a shorter week and we mostly just get to know one another and get to know what we're going to be doing. I'm going to click into week 2. And at the beginning of each week, you're going to find an agenda. So all the weeks are set out in the same way. This is a list of the things that you have to do. You have to watch lecture videos. There are 4 of those. You have to view a PowerPoint. You have to read a textbook reading. You have to watch some other videos. You have to take a quiz. You have to complete a journal. You have to complete a discussion. And then here, I've provided a suggested schedule. Now, you don't have to follow the suggested schedule at all. And it may be that you can complete these assignments successfully in a shorter time, or even that it takes you a little longer. But I provided this as a guideline for how, if I was in your position and I didn't have any other commitments except for this class, this would be how I would approach the class. So I recognize that not everyone is going to be able to follow this schedule, but at the same time, this is here for any of you who are trying to work out how to balance your time. These are the times. This is the sort of schedule that I would recommend. Something to be aware of. Each week is the same. The weeks always end at the end of the day on Saturday. So at the end of the day, every Saturday, you will find that you get locked out of the module. So you need to make sure you've completed all your work within the module before the end of the day on Saturday each week. So this way, I'm giving you all of Saturday, but you also have the opportunity to take it easy over the weekend a little bit, and you have the opportunity to start refreshed on Monday. Okay, so that's the schedule. Most important thing to keep in mind, every Saturday, have I finished all my work for my history of the United States class? If you have, as far as I'm concerned, you can go free to go, enjoy your weekend. Okay, other activities that we find every week. These are lecture videos by me that kind of give you an overview of what we're going to be looking at. A PowerPoint, which gives you the same material but in more detail. And textbook reading. So here's a picture of our textbook that you should have purchased by this point. You read the textbook reading. This gives you even more detail. So we're gradually building up to more and more detail. Now, I provided some videos from YouTube. As you scroll further down, these are videos about some of the different topics that we're going to cover. One of the great advantages of an online class is that I can bring in different perspectives. And so my hope is with these videos that you'll have heard what I have to say, you'll have heard what the textbook has had to say, but you'll also hear what the makers of the different videos that I selected for the week have to say. And so you'll get a range of different perspectives that way. Each week we're also going to have a discussion board. So you'll have readings from the American Past source book. That's our second book. So we have the textbook and we have the source book. You'll have a reading from the source book, typically 2 readings actually, although one is often a picture. And so you'll read these carefully, critically, and each reading comes with questions. So you'll answer one question from each source. And you'll post your answers in this way. You click into the discussion board. Here's the student help one. You scroll down to week 2. Click on the link. Click create thread and post or paste the answers to the questions that you've written out. And then you have to respond to 2 other threads with 2 comments on the other threads of your fellow students. So there'll be at least 3 posts total if you want to gain full credit. So these are the discussion boards. Again, there's a help video about them that you can look at that will give you more detail about how to be successful in doing the discussion boards. We're going to move on and talk about the last couple of assignments here. We have a writing assignment. In this case, it's a quiz on recognizing plagiarism. Then we have a journal, which is more of an opportunity for you to reflect on the week, reflect on the class, reflect on how you're doing, and ask me for help if you need it. And then most weeks are just like this. Every other week we have a longer essay, a 5-paragraph essay that you have to write, so you'll have to write about 7 of those. But otherwise, it's mostly the same, apart from weeks 8 and 16 when we have papers and midterms. I'll talk about those as we get close to the time. So I hope this is helpful. Once again, welcome. I'm looking forward to our semester together.